A lot of studies, most of the studies about marijuana and mental health are not positive.
And a new study shows a strong link between heavy use of marijuana and psychosis, adding new fuel to a fight in Springfield about whether to legalize it. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini. Jennifer has the evening off. Governor Pritzker campaigned on a promise to legalize marijuana for adult use, but now a push to slow that effort is gaining momentum. WCIA 3's Mark Maxwell is live in Springfield. Mark, the study could pour some cold water on the governor's plans.
Paul, I suppose that could be the case. In fact, the critics of this are using it. They're now arming themselves with this study to make another case to lawmakers to slow this effort down. But before they can do that, they have to win an argument from many people who have used medical marijuana and say it helps them do just the opposite, to have positive effects dealing with things like anxiety or other health or mental health disorders.
I will never contradict what a patient says. If it helps them, I'm all for the patient. But if one looks at the population as a whole, which is the way we have to look at this, marijuana use does not appear to positively affect mental health.
A new study suggests smoking strong doses of marijuana every day could increase the risk of developing psychosis by nearly 5 times. Critics of the push to legalize marijuana in Illinois say the new study should give lawmakers pause. But another study says that same issue, heavy use, is not as common here as it is in other states.
The state of Illinois does not have as many heavy users as states like California and Colorado. And by heavy users, I mean everyday large amounts.
The state with the most adult heavy users, Oregon, at more than 10%. Illinois much lower, at less than 2.5%. With fewer heavy users here, the Medical Cannabis Alliance of Illinois estimates the state will not need any new licenses to grow, but will need new licenses to sell, jumping from 55 medical dispensaries open today to add 463 retail shops around the state. One of those medical dispensaries already open for business knows firsthand some of the headaches that often come with a new industry still outlawed by the federal government and banned from dealing with most banks.
I know there are dispensaries that are still dealing in cash, and so that ends up being a big concern in terms of potential theft if you're keeping tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars on your property without actually being able to deposit it.
At a Senate committee, Treasurer Michael Frerichs pushed for new protections for cannabis companies dealing with all that green.
If someone is selling weed on the side, if they're a dealer, that would still be illegal. Banks could not work with them. But if a state determines that business is legal, then they should also have access to legal banking services.
House Democrat Marty Moreland is leading a push to slow this effort down. He tells me tonight he's just one vote shy of passing a resolution urging Governor Pritzker to slow down. He got Representative Carol Ammons from Urbana to join him there. She says the cost for businesses to get in this game at $100,000 a license is just too high. Tonight, Governor Pritzker's office responding, saying they're open to discussions and public hearings, but they still intend to legalize recreational marijuana this year. Paul?
Certainly the Democratic-led legislature and the Pritzker administration not slow to act in 2019. Mark, thanks for that update. Now the group Smart Approaches to Marijuana says legalizing marijuana is far from inevitable, and we will continue fighting and taking the facts to the people of Illinois.